Hi everyone. Today I discussed report. Second unit important topic disposal methods of solid waste management. First unit, what is meant by solid waste management? It is a process of collection, transportation, disposal of solid waste in systematic, economic and hygiene manner. First unit we have to discuss already about waste collection into dustbins, on-site handling, transportation, processing and finally disposal. This unit we have to discuss about disposal process. So what is meant by disposal process of solid waste management? The waste didn't used for any other purpose is called as disposal methods In disposal methods we have to see in different methods: open dumps, landfills, anaerobic digestion, composting, vermicomposting, encapsulation and incineration methods is there. Among that, based on the type of deposition of solid waste, open dumps, landfills, anaerobic digestion, composting, like that we have to discuss. First method is open dumps. Open dumps are used for the low-lying people throws the waste into the open areas. Uncovered areas that are used to dump solid waste for all kinds. The waste is untreated and not segregated. Almost all the waste will be dumped in the dump yards. Open dumps is nothing but dump yard. Like that, it is a breeding ground for flies, rats and other insects that spread disease. The rainwater runoff from these dumps contaminates nearby land and water, spreading in some countries. Open dumps are being phased out. Open dumps are mainly applications are disposal of open dumping solid waste will be selected for low-lying areas, low-income regions due to lower cost, used for the municipal, industrial, sometimes hazardous waste also dumped in the open dumping. It is inexpensive and requires minimal infrastructure. Easy and quick waste disposal method requires no complex technology or skilled labor. Open dump landfilling having some disadvantages: environmental pollution, attraction of pests, rodents, disease cover, emission foul odors, greenhouse gases will be liberated, high risk of fire hazards, negative visual impact and lowering of property values in surrounding areas. These are the disadvantages of open dumps. Second method is landfilling operation. A landfill may also refer to the ground that has been filled with soil and rocks instead of waste materials, so that it can be used for a specific purpose such as building houses. Landfill, also known as dump or trip, inside disposal of waste materials by barrier. Older, poorly designed or poorly managed landfills can create a number of adverse impacts such as wind-blown litter, attraction of vermin and generation of liquid leachate. What is meant by wind-blown litter? Wind-blown litter is nothing but in landfilling operation we have to dump the waste. Any wind will be occurred, lightweight materials like papers, clothing material that will be blown away through the wind. That is called as wind-blown litter. So it is the main disadvantages of the landfilling operation, and where it will be suitable for landfilling operation: disposal of municipal solid waste, construction debris, industrial waste. Those purpose we have to select landfill operation. Long-term contaminants of waste in control engineered facilities, often used as a primary waste disposal method in many countries. Most of the countries selected for the landfill operation capable of advantages of landfilling operation is capable of handling large volumes of waste. In open dumps, it creates a noisy fouling smell, but in landfilling operation capable of handling Advantages are of landfilling operation capable of handling large volume of waste, can be designed to minimize environmental impact with proper engineering controls. Methane gas produced can be captured, used for the energy. The main advantage of landfilling operation is to generate methane gas of this operation, and landfilling operation also having some disadvantages, requires large areas of land leading to potential land use conflicts, risk of groundwater contamination if not properly managed. The groundwater will be connected with landfilling operation. The groundwater also contaminated for the landfilling. Methane emissions contribute to climate change. High volume of methane emissions will destabilize the climate change. Expensive to maintain and monitor long term. Limited lifespan due to finite space for the landfill operation. Next method is sanitary landfill. In sanitary landfill, designed to greatly eliminate the risk that waste disposal may pose to public health and environmental quality. So some areas, most of the people selected the sanitary landfill. Here I have to see shows the one video for the sanitary landfill. How to fill in the sanitary landfill, removal of topsoil. After that, systematic plastic is covered with land, bottom liner will be applied. After that, waste will be decomposed, garbage waste are dumped into the landfill and properly compressed using machines, and waste water pipe will be connected with landfilling operation. In that, the water content will be eliminated, and left side we have to connected with one tank that will be used for the methane gas generation. Methane gas will be generated in landfill operation. That waste gas will be bring to the water tank, and for blowing of waste will be occur. That's why covered with the soil. Every day we placed topsoil removal and filling with solid waste, again removing from the raindrops. So topsoil will be helpful for the cover the raindrops. Ideal method for the disposal of solid waste. So sanitary landfilling method used for the some areas sanitary landfilling will be used. In that, every day we have to see the filling covering like that we have to do the process. At the end of the day we have to bring the methane gas to the tank. At right side we have to take the wastewater from the landfill. Like that we have to do maximum quantity of methane will be carried out from the landfilling operation. Applications of sanitary landfills are disposal of municipal and industrial waste with enhanced environmental protection. If the waste consists of maximum quantity of municipal solid waste and industrial waste, in that scenario we have to select sanitary landfills engineered to minimize the environmental impact through layers of lining, leachate collection and gas management systems. It is one of the engineering technique of the landfilling operation of the solid waste management. Advantages: better environmental protection compared to open dumps, basic landfills, reduce risk of groundwater contamination. Here we have to separate the pipe system, we have to place the separate piping system. So in that piping system we completely eliminate the groundwater contamination, control of methane emissions through the capture, flaring or energy production, can accommodate variety of waste types, proper segregation and management. And this sanitary landfill are also having some disadvantages. Initially we have to spend the more amount, so that initial setup cost due to engineering requirement, continuous monitoring and maintenance are necessary. Limited space leading to eventual closure and need for new sites. Potential for odor and pest problems if not managed properly. So here also some pesticides problems is also occur Why? Because it is also open sanitary, open dump yard like that. So covered with the soil also, but foul smells are coming. Requires careful planning and regulatory complaints are occurred. So next method is composting. Next method is composting. Composting is the biological decomposition of organic waste under controlled aerobic conditions. Industries as paper, agriculture and food processing give out waste which are almost 100% organic. This organic matter can be composed to yield good manure. Compost is the end product obtained after subjecting the organic fraction of solid waste to aerobic or anaerobic decomposition to yield humus like solid, carbon dioxide, water vapor and energy will be occurred. Composting in nowadays we have to see in every day our houses. Here we see some vegetable matter after using the vegetables. The peeling of vegetables will be occurred. That peeling of vegetables will be used for the gardening purpose, that is called as a composting. So different stages of composting is there. Not only peels of vegetable throws on the site, we have to, some process will be done for the proper composting. So these are the different stages of composting: segregation of solid waste, processing the combustible matter, preparation of compost, digestion, curing, screening. These are the different steps will be involved. Complete quality of composting we get. So the basic principle involved in the composting process is domestic waste conserve. Maximum content is organic matter. Our area having the atmosphere having the oxygen, that organic matter react with oxygen. Aerobic bacteria will be formed during the reaction. After reaction, aerobic reaction, after completion of aerobic reaction, carbon dioxide, hydrogen, water and ammonia, Hg and other end products will be formed. Again we have to do aerobic action with organ in presence of absence of oxygen. It will be formed methane, carbon dioxide, hydrogen, ammonia, sulfur, end products will be formed. These are the basic composting process will be occurred. What is the mechanism of composting means? Very complex process involving the participation of several microorganisms like bacteria, antimycetes and fungi. The bacteria bring out the decomposition of macromolecule, namely proteins and lipids, besides generating energy. Fungi, antimycetes degrade cellulose and other complex organic compounds are formed. So that mesophilic stage, thermophilic stage, cooling stage will be occurred. These are the growing of patterns of microbes. So composting is general process, but in this general process also basic mechanism will be involved. The main applications of composting is biological decomposition of organic waste to produce compost. So here biological action will be occurred. Among the waste consists of food scraps and yard waste will be compulsorily present in the food waste. This composting material will be used for agricultural purpose, landscaping, horticulture as a soil enrichment. For this composting material will be used for the soil will be getting more strengthening. Effective for municipal solid waste management and organic waste is segregated. These are the applications for the composting of landfilling, composting of disposal method. Advantages: reduces the volume of waste sent to landfills. So in the previous method, landfill, for landfilling operation having the more requires the more land, but here we didn't require more land, but the process will be getting more advantages. Produces valuable compost to enhance the soil fertility and structure. Nowadays the composting process will be implemented very fast manner. Reduces greenhouse gas emissions by diverting the organic waste from the landfills. Lowers the need for chemical fertilizers. So this composting material will be used for the agriculture purpose. Healthy and growthy food items will be generated. So composting is one of the important process to disposing of the landfill of solid waste. Disadvantage: requires segregation of organic waste from the other types of waste. So it requires segregation process very difficult to segregate the things. can generate odors if not properly managed, potential for attracting pests if not well maintained, limited applicability to non-organic waste, requires time and space for the composting process. Next method is incineration method. So last some areas we have to select incineration method is the most common method. Thermal treatment process, it is burning of the waste to a temperature of 1000 degrees centigrade to 100 plus or minus 100 degrees centigrade in the presence of oxygen, so as to eliminate all odors and ensure good combustion. After incineration, the waste are converted into carbon dioxide, water vapor and ash. So much quantity of carbon dioxide emissions will be occurred in incineration, so that it will not be developed for disposal of solid waste. It converts hazardous organic substance into less hazardous components. Applications of the incineration is high temperature combustion of waste to reduce volume and mass. Immediate action will be immediate of solid waste reduction will be occurred in incineration process. Commonly used for the municipal solid waste, hazardous and medical waste. This incineration process mainly suitable for the medical waste and as well as hazardous waste. For the municipal solid waste, we have to select the composting. Hazardous and medical waste, we have to select it for the incineration process. Generates energy in the form of heat, which can be converted into electricity. So in incineration process, we are getting the electricity. In landfilling operation, we are getting the methane gas. Advantages of incineration process: significant reduction in waste volume, reduces the need for landfills, can generate electricity and heat contributing to energy recovery, can handle a wide variety of waste types including hazardous and medical waste, reduces the risk of groundwater contamination compared to landfilling operation. Disadvantage: high capital and operational cost will be occurred. High skilled persons were required for this operation. Air pollution from emissions including dye, oxygen, heavy metals and particulate matter, requires stringent emission control measures to meet environmental regulations. Public opposition due to concern about air quality and health risk, generates ash content. Maximum ash content will be generated in this operation. It will be risk to disposed in landfills and which may still contain hazardous substance. So it is the main disadvantages of incineration process. Ash content will be generated. Thank you.